He is starring right now in the blockbuster Thor: The Dark World, and Idris Elba is also getting a lot of Oscar buzz for a very different role, the legendary Nelson Mandela in Mandela: Long Walk to Freedom. Take a look.
I have cherished the ideal of a free, democratic society where all persons live together in harmony with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and achieve. But if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die.
Boy, you see the power of the man right there, and Idris Elba is right here. Thank you for coming back.
Good morning, man.
Now, I love this anecdote. I hear that Nelson Mandela saw a clip of the film a little later in the film,
Yep.
and he actually thought it was a news clip of Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, no, he did. There's a scene in the end of the film where I'm walking. You can't see my face, but he's got the shirt, and I'm walking up a hill, and he looked at it and said, Is that me? How did you do that? I took that as a compliment.
I would certainly take that as a compliment, but it's got to be so intimidating. I mean, Nelson Mandela, one of the 3 or 4 most recognized people of the last century, and a hero.
Yeah.
How do you get inside that?
I mean, what you don't do is kind of get nervous by that. I mean, even though it is nerve-wracking, but I just had to embrace it. You know, I wanted to do a good job. I didn't want to do an impersonation of him. I wanted to do an interpretation of him so that, it is, the audience go along knowing that I don't look like him, but, they're going to watch this performance. It was such an honor as well. It was a real honor.
I'm sure it is. And one of the things you do is because it does cover the breadth of his life. We really see the transformation of the man.
Yeah, I believe it or not, I start when he's in his 20s. Can you believe that? Look at me. And then I end up in his 70s. And it is a long sort of, mapped out journey of his life. But it was such fun. We shot it in South Africa for like 6 months. It was great.
And you spent the night in his prison cell?
Yeah, I went to Robben Island. I wanted to get a little context of what it was like, if he could spend 19 years in that one prison cell. So I tried it. And I don't want to go back, I'll tell you that way, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, can you imagine spending 18 years?
18 years, yeah. When I got to the cell, they gave me a cell phone and said, look, for insurance purposes, you have to have this cell phone. So he said, you sure you want to stay? I said, yes, I do. So he locked the gate, he locked the second gate, he locked the third gate, and it was me by myself. So I checked the phone, and of course, there was no signal. I was like, oh, okay. I gotta stay here tonight.
Well, the performance is amazing, magnificent. Congratulations. Thanks for coming back in. Mandela: Long Walk to Freedom opens on Friday, November 29th.